But it's really good to know that I can't play this game and hold a conversation. Because I can't. I'm forgetting to do moves, I'm forgetting things that are different and more interesting to do. I'm just kind of going into automatic mode. Okay, so there's no more cutscenes? No, but before, wasn't there like a cutscene before and after every fight? Is that not in this guy's campaign? Hey, I'm not complaining because the cutscenes wind me up, but I haven't seen them in ages and I thought people might enjoy me watching them. There we go, friend. But as I was saying with the bus, this might be a good example to show you what I mean. A good move with Vergil is the stinger with the Yamato, because he does his teleporting slash like this. But watch the recovery. I can't move. Can you cancel that with a jump? No. It has to sheathe his sword. But if you watch... Oh, that's not going to count because he's dead. You do not have to wait for that animation to play out if you buster, which you've seen me do. And it's actually a really good technique on this difficulty to just go back and forth with that buster, because if you're somebody who's not very confident in combos and doesn't really want to play, like, watch, it's not really going to work here because these aren't enemies you're meant to do this on. He's not even locking. Look how many there is. See, no recovery. There's as much recovery as you want it to have. It's incredibly powerful, and it works with a lot of stuff. So if you're ever in something and you're wondering if I can get out of it, try to buster. Don't try and jump. You might be like me and you might have so much muscle memory of trying to jump, but that's just not how this works. Also, if you time your jump at the last possible moment when they're doing that attack, you can deflect it, because if you've got the gauntlets on, you'll do the attack when you're... Oh wow, I could hear it, but I couldn't tell what was happening then because of all the fucking cloak nonsense. Same with that, you'll deflect that as well. My timing's nowhere near good enough though, so... That could be a good example, but it's really tough to test against such a stupid enemy. Come on, moron. Not that one, you bell end! Come on! Here it comes. I knew it would come in and I still got hit by it. That's the sign of a truly great game. I think they've made the jump a lot loftier in this game though. Before you had to really hold the button to get a jump to come out. The input seems to be drastically reduced. You can jump a lot, shall we say, more easily? More modern? We've got the awful fucking frost fight coming up as well. So I'm going to try... round trip, see if I can stun them with it, because it seems to stun everything. And then I'm going to try doing the drive, see if drive stuns them, because I don't know how to stun this monster, and it's horrible. I know how to kill them, and I know how to fight them when they're not in big groups, but that's not what we're about to come up against. And I also don't know, can we hold the charge of the round trip during a cutscene? Because there's a cutscene that introduces the frosts traditionally. Alright. There is a cutscene. I'm so used to skipping cutscenes. It's weird. I might have already skipped cutscenes in this playthrough so far, folks, so I apologise, but it's so ingrained. You don't play this game as many times as I have, skipping everything without it becoming second nature. So I love this enemy. And I love it because it reminds me of Devil May Cry 1. Because I played that game on normal, I thought it was really hard, it kicked my ass, I had a ton of fun, it was really stylish, and you never saw this enemy, I don't think. And then you play it on hard, and it turns up, and you have no idea what you're fighting. That stunned it, but that wasn't good enough, so let's keep them off camera while we charge, and then we're going to wait for that and then toss that. That stuns them. That does not launch it. It stuns them all! And I just got hit by something shooting at me. Great. Yeah, look at this, dude. Fuck me. So, thank you. They've got so much armour. What were I going to try? I've already forgot. This one. Uh-oh. I can't launch him. Fuck it out. You know what we're going to do, boys? Because this is bullshit. We're going to try and... No, we're not. Because that ruined it. I don't know about you, but that was getting hit off camera. So I'm fucking sorry, but that's not how it should work at all. And that's not how these games usually do work. But it started when I was on camera, and then it finished when I was off. So that's its justification for that one. You didn't even feel it! You didn't even feel it! I hate the stinger in this game. Oh wait, that launched him. But when there's so many people on the screen like this, I can't see what direction to hold to do the fucking moves. It's retarded. That's not what I wanted, dude. Stop it! Stop it! Look at him! He just takes it! So you might be thinking, Chris, well, what did you do normally with Frosts? Very easy answer. When you play as Nero, every single thing you do to a Frost will stun it. Because the things you're doing are stuff that work on almost every enemy. So when they do an attack, if I can jump on this please, you buster them. Do the grab, don't do the snatch, sorry. Snatch will interrupt anything they do if they're in the middle of doing it. If they're not doing anything, they can dodge it on Dante Must Die. But if they're in an attack, it will stop them every time. Even if they're in an attack, if you buster and punch them, you'll do a grab move. And if you're charging your gun, which you should always be doing, you'll hit them with the gun. And the gun is a guaranteed flinch, and the detonation is a guaranteed launch. So you can use all those tools to effortlessly deal with Frosts. And then with Dante, you run up to him, as they're spawning, you do a bloody distorted real impact, and you instantly kill them. So it's one of those things where I've never really had to deal with fighting Frosts, because I never fight them for style, because I don't think they're fun at all. And then you come in and you play as Vergil, and doing his distorted is incredibly powerful, and much more powerful than Dante's, but it has to have a setup. And what I was going to do then, when I was talking, I just noticed my concentration mode was full, and I was trying to get some distance so I could do the judgment cut and kill everything like I did in that other room. And then I got hit by that fucking ice petal bullshit, and that was the end of that. And I don't know how to get the concentration mode up quickly. I just don't know. So this is an enemy that I've never liked. So let's fight them, shall we? You know what I should really see? What does that look like in Devil Trigger? Exactly the same. Awesome. That's exactly how I like my moves to be. Can I do... Oh, you can't control it. That's really frustrating. Can I do that? I haven't really tried to do his. I'm not very good at the timing on it at all, apparently. But we can practice that. The music's still running, so something's still alive. This guy. So it's not quite as the same timing as it was before. But that's not a problem. Besides, I don't think jump cancelling is going to be very good in this game. Unless you're doing it on Bale's head, because that's his weak point. And besides, jump cancelling Stinger Bees, for the damage that you get for them, which is not a lot in this game, you can always be jump cancelling the Lunar Phases, which are much more devastating. Because you can do... Oh, that knocked it away there. Oh, it was dead. That's okay. Something else just spawned. Like the end of that, you can cancel that, but I'm not used to doing it, so that's why I'm not doing it. But I do think that this character is very similar to what he was in the third game. I just think they've made him a little bit worse in that his jump cancelling isn't as good, because his Stinger Bees aren't as good. But for everything else, I think he's probably better. Like, concentration mode makes him ridiculous. Is this a cutscene? No cutscene, I've gone wrong way. Wrong way. I'll still get some orbs, though. Even though I've bought everything in the store that you need to get, and all I need now are proud orbs, I think. Concentration mode, distorting, all that kind of stuff. The crowd control things he's got have made him really powerful, but his teleport is worse. His teleport used to be really good because you could both trick up and you could trick down depending on how you pressed it, but now you can only do that when you're devil triggered, which is a big nerf, actually. A big, big nerf. Ooh, this is that big room with the gladiators. This is a good example of showing you what I mean by the freeze frame when you hit these things. That's the wrong sword for this. That'll do. If I can hit it. See how it froze? Ideally, I need to get the camera off this because he will not lock onto the one I want and I'm going to get hit like that. Like, a room like this, how do you control this room? I just... You would have to be a lunatic to think you're going to control this. Unless playing as, you know, Nero is really as powerful as it always is. Oh, that's what I'm not doing. I'm not doing the aerial that. So combo into aerial that. There you go. That's what I did yesterday. But you can't pick who you want, dude. Like, all the precision is gone. Absolutely gone. Which for some people is perfectly fine. I lost it. I don't know why. Like, the things aren't even locking onto the right people. Have you seen that? Oh, it's because they're locking onto the other things. They're locking onto the scarecrows. I forgot about that. But getting the person you want in that mess is like, wow, you've just got to treat it as a group. And I went into Devil Trigger then to do the Judgment Cut, but I either got hit or it deteriorated and decayed or something, and it didn't let me do it. Which... I think concentration mode, you get hit, you lose all of it. It shouldn't be just degrade like that, because then it'd... Sure, it'd make people who play really well incredibly powerful. That's not going to work. And there's a fight here. And it's a mandatory fight as well. Interesting. Great. Look at it as well. Fucking hell, this is horrible. I've never fell with Vergil. I fall all the time with the other characters, but... Uh-oh. Whew. Where'd he go? What is he fucking doing? Stop that. So, a waste of time, but it's not too bad. It's just those fire dogs, when they decide to do that synchronized fire blast, that can be very dangerous. So, let's try this again, shall we? Wait for them to line up. So they were already lined up at the beginning, so if you do this quickly, you'll be fine, but I didn't. So this you want to wait for them all to be alight, and then you go. This one you want to wait for them both again. They go at the same time. There it is. And this you just need to wait for it to line up. Anybody who's tried to rank run this game has done these thousands of times. Like, it's just that thing of... It's so easy to fuck it up because of the way that the lock-on works. It's the type of stuff I don't understand why they don't just get rid of. That was crap. There we go. Secret orb cache up here. Bit finicky though. There it was. And I used to think there was one on the other side, but I can't for the life of me ever get the bugger, which is really annoying. Frosts. Great. So, I'm going to lower the frosts down here, because I don't like them much. Get them to spawn, like that, then run back down here. Start charging your sword, because they will get to you quicker than you think, because they can teleport, like that. And the corridor is always longer when you don't need it to be. Look how many there is! Nah, I can't see a damn thing. So that's not a good strategy at all. Yeah. It's so hard to see, dude. Yeah, you tell me what's happening, because I don't fucking know. Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon, I know that. I don't get this. It's just like a joke difficulty, because... Can I get out, please? Thank you. Especially when they don't flinch. If it flinched, I could understand it, but it just really don't. So hard to see, dude. How many is there? There it was. You know it's coming. You try and jump, but jumping's not the way to do it. You need to use this new buster move. So tough. Like when there's that many people, it's so hard to even do the moves because you can't see the hits. I don't know. What do you do? Do you come in there with full concentration? Do you chain a few quick hits and then just kill them with the judgment cut? I honestly couldn't tell you. Moments like that just... And it's always the frost so far. The frosts, and when there's like 50 enemies. It's really funny and it's ridiculous, but there's the part of me that likes to play these games at a high level where I'm just like, I can't do it. This is a completely new thing to learn. Is it going to be a blitz? I don't think I've fought a blitz yet as this dude. Angelo's. No, not Angelo's. Angelo's teleportation and dogs. What the fuck is that about? More of these assholes. Thank you. But better camera at least. But there's a lot. Can I launch, please? Fuck me. Answer is no. And there was the hit. I was holding the charge then for the round trip, and it just nothing. Ow. The dog, thank you. So it wasn't a blitz. Then again, the blitz would be hilarious in this because the blitzers kill everything. A little bit like how the Gladiators were attacking the Scarecrows. If we did get a Blitz, it'd help. And I think this difficulty is going to probably not have that many of them, because of just how good they are at killing everything in the game. But, yeah, I don't think this corner has one. Because I always struggle to get it anyway. And then we have to hit this. But this is one of those difficulties where the balance of it goes out the window because it's not the concern. It's just, here's... Oh, this'll be interesting. Can't I hit that spinny thing? Oh no, I don't have it just yet. Okay, cool. Ideally get the one that's attacking you, Vergil. Fucking hell. No, it won't go towards it. Wonderfully frustrating. What the hell? Goodness me! What is happening? That's happening anyway. Come on, Devil Trigger! That was hilarious! He spit. Wow. He spun for like a week. I knew that was gonna happen. Like, you can see it happening as your move does nothing, and you don't know why you're still doing it, but you are. It's that weird thing. That is hilarious, though. That is a fun room. An easy way to tell if you've been in this direction, look at your map. If there's a weird diamondy thing at the door, it means... At the door, that's common. At the door, sorry. It'll tell you that's where you came from. Seems simple, doesn't it? But it's one of those things that it's so easy to not know. Can I do 2 of these? I always forget if you can do 2. I think you can do... It might just be 1. So this is Angelos, and Angelos are another enemy that... When you fight them in bulk, normally, there's a gold one with them. And a gold one makes them really fun to fight. Because you can do the super crazy stuff. But when there's just a dozen of these, it's boring as shit. Because they just mob you. Especially now that they've had this weird upgrade. Thanks. Come on, assholes. It's not what I wanted. Get the right weapon on, please. Okay. Get behind him. Oh, interesting. Stop it, stop it! Ow! So is he gonna fucking camera poke me then, you bitch? The exact moment he was on camera, pff, stab. So different to what they used to be like. They used to be so much more passive. I mean, don't get me wrong, they could poke you, and they liked poking you, but they didn't poke that fast. This is really dark as well. Okay, that's wrong. That's better. I don't remember it being this dark. Why is it so fucking dark? So a lot of people have mentioned how they don't like that Vergil doesn't have a double jump. And he's never had a double jump except for, he might have in DMC. Can't remember. But in the third game he didn't have one either, so you kind of got used to it. But at the same time, is it a pain in the ass? Yes. But, interesting, we were too slow. Wow. That must have been falling back down into that room / just not fighting a good enough level. Oh, it's all good though. I had fun.